be brave enough to uncover the secrets that lie within? Strange happenings have been occurring in a home, captured on TikTok videos. The resident has been experiencing weird things for weeks, mostly in the bathroom. At night, noises are heard, objects move on their own, and faucets turn on without reason. The resident records these events to get help from viewers. In one video, the resident tries to prove the ghost exists. "I know what I saw. There's nobody here." Then a drawer opens by itself, and the resident cautiously approaches it. The drawer suddenly closes, causing shock.
Okay. Come on, ghost, if there's a ghost in this house. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god!
Some viewers doubt the authenticity, so another video is shared from a camera set up earlier. The resident is alone in bed when strange noises come from the bathroom. Clearly scared, they say, "I'm so over it. I'm creeped out." The scariest moment is when the resident's child sees the ghostly activity. Searching for something in the bathroom, the drawer slides open, frightening the child. They quickly run away, leaving viewers feeling uneasy. As the strange occurrences continue, the residents' fear grows. They try to find answers, but the truth remains elusive.
Mom! Where is it? Okay. Oh, they're here. Oh my god.
TikTok users have different opinions. Some feel sorry and suggest burning sage or moving out. Others think it's just for attention. But the child's fear seems real. The residents' desperation for help is evident. They ask viewers to share their own experiences and offer advice. But as the videos continue, the line between reality and trickery blurs. Is this home really haunted, or is it just a clever ruse? Watch the videos and decide, but be careful. The truth might be scarier than you think. As the darkness descends and screens flicker to life, be careful of the scary things that might be shown. These videos are only for people who can handle frightening content, as they can be very disturbing and stay on your mind. So if you decide to watch them, do it alone at your own risk. But remember, the scary feelings might stay with you forever. Please subscribe to our channel for more scary videos and paranormal content. Turn on the notification bell to get updates on our new videos. Also, share this video with friends and family who like to be scared.
Okay guys, so it's about 3:20 in the morning. Like clockwork, it started scratching and banging again. So it just don't stop. Can't sleep. And I've decided I'm gonna go up this time. I'm gonna take the camera up. You can hear it now. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna face this thing. I'm gonna just see if we can catch something on tape and just see what we get. Hello? Oh, fuck. Hello? Look. If you're there, I want you to leave my house. Nah, fuck this. I'm staying downstairs. Do whatever it wants. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it. I just. Oh no.
Oh my! What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh yes, you did. You got my heart good.
So I couldn't sleep because I felt like something was watching me. You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep. So I look over here at this thing because I feel like it's freaking watching me. And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that bullshit right there. Oh, hell no. I'm done with it. That thing's going in the dump right now. Well, I got something for that. Yeah, I got something for that right now.
To kick the video off, Robert explains his situation and claims that he was sensing that he was being watched. This gave him an eerie feeling when he was in his living room, and he pinned it down to the teddy bear sitting in a box, and somehow he said it moved. Now at first, this was completely unbelievable. But luckily, just as Robert told his story, the bear moved again just to confirm it. Scared but smart, Robert did what he should have done and put the bear in the trash, but no one believed what he saw, so he actually ended up being checked for mental illnesses. To his fortune, he wasn't diagnosed with anything and showed the video he captured to his family, but they are still skeptical to this day.
A man's life turned into a living nightmare after inheriting an old doll from his late grandmother. His once peaceful home was now plagued by strange occurrences. Objects fell off shelves, eerie whispers echoed through the rooms, and shadowy figures lurked in the corners of his vision. At first, he dismissed it as his imagination, but soon the events became too frequent and too intense to ignore. He decided to record these terrifying events, hoping to capture some evidence of the paranormal activity. One day, while examining the doll, he heard a noise behind him and saw something pressing against the curtain. But when he opened it, there was nothing there.
นี่ต้องวางตรงนี้เอ้ยฮะเฮ้ยเฮ้ย Whoa.
This chilling experience happened again the next day and the day after that. The presence seemed to be growing bolder, and he felt like he was being watched all the time.
Hey. Hi. Hey. Oh. Hey. ไม่เดี๋ยวไม่
Convinced that the doll was haunted and an evil presence was stalking him, he shared his spine-chilling videos on social media. Viewers were shocked and wondered if he was being haunted by a demon linked to the doll. Everyone was asking, what would happen next? Would he be able to rid himself of the doll's curse, or would it consume him completely? As the days went by, the man's posts became more frantic, his pleas for help more desperate. It seemed like he was running out of time, and the doll was just getting started. A brave explorer ventured into a notorious abandoned school bunker in Germany, rumored to be extremely haunted. Upon arrival, the bunker's state of disarray was evident, with debris scattered everywhere, indicating years of abandonment. The eerie atmosphere intensified when a camera captured an inexplicable phenomenon in a dimly lit corridor. As the explorer delved deeper, bizarre occurrences unfolded. Furniture shifted inexplicably. Strange sounds resonated through the halls.
Я в этой комнате. Дай мне знак, если я в этой комнате. Дай мне знак, если надо где-то еще искать. Бля, такие моменты.
And doors mysteriously locked themselves. Fear mounted, yet the explorer persisted, a decision that would prove to be a grave mistake. Every step creaked with an ominous echo, and the air grew thick with malevolent energy.
Ты специально меня сюда заманила?
The explorer's heart raced with anticipation, but nothing could have prepared them for what lay ahead. Further exploration revealed an unseen force seemingly toying with the explorer, leading them down a twisted path of terror. The question remains, what was discovered? Was it a malevolent entity attempting to ensnare, or something even more sinister? One certainty prevails. The explorer fled in terror, forever scarred by the harrowing experience. The memories of that fateful day still linger, etched in the explorer's mind like a chilling scar. The bunker's dark secrets remain buried, waiting for the next unsuspecting victim to stumble into its clutches. Will anyone dare to venture back into the heart of madness, or will the horrors within remain forever entombed? Only time will tell. A TikTok user thought they had found the perfect apartment in Poland, but it soon turned into a living hell. At first, the strange occurrences were subtle, a faint creak here, a soft whisper there. But as the nights wore on, the noises grew louder and more menacing. One night, the user decided to investigate, recording their findings as they walked through the darkened apartment.
Cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak?
As they moved from room to room, they witnessed terrifying phenomena.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? O co chodzi? What the fuck?
Doors swung open by themselves, chairs scraped across the floor, and the sound of loud banging echoed through the halls.
Kurwa, znowu! Oh fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa!
Every step creaked with an ominous echo, and the air grew thick with malevolent energy. The user was frozen in fear, unable to look away from the horror unfolding around them.
What the fuck? Kurwa! Ja pierdolę. Co tu się kurwa dzieje? What the fuck? Ja pierdolę. Kurwa. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ja pierdolę. Kurwa! What the fuck?
The next night, the occurrences escalated. The user tried to hide in their room, but whatever was causing the trouble seemed to get angrier, more aggressive. On January 6th, the user recorded something truly disturbing.
Ej, ja pierdolę, naprawdę już mam dość. Cały czas słyszę, jakby mi coś kurwa działo po przedpokoju. Już naprawdę mam dość, nie mogę spać. Jak widzicie, specjalnie poprzesuwałem wszystkie rzeczy, bo kurwa mam już dość patrzenia na te pierdolone drzwi. Ja pierdolę. Nie. co jest? Nie.
The video showed a dark, shadowy presence in their bedroom, its malevolent energy filling the space with an unspeakable horror. That was the last time they posted anything. What happened to the user after that? Did they manage to escape the apartment, or did the evil presence consume them? We may never know. But one thing is certain. They experienced a terror beyond comprehension. The apartment, once thought to be a dream home, had become a portal to a realm of darkness and fear. The user's fate remains a mystery, leaving us to wonder if they escaped the clutches of evil or succumbed to its darkness, forever trapped in a living nightmare. A worker at the Continental Hotel in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, has a chilling experience. The hotel is across from a cemetery with nearly 19,000 graves, making it famous for being haunted. Guests and staff have reported strange occurrences, but nothing could have prepared the worker for what they witnessed. One morning, the worker and a co-worker saw something strange on the lobby's security camera. The co-worker said, "The hotel isn't haunted, it's the graveyard." They were looking at an old road called Stony Plain Road, a path that once led to the cemetery. The worker wondered if the bodies buried there were moved to the nearby cemetery, or if some spirits remained, trapped between worlds. As they watched, a pale figure appeared on the camera. It walked around the lobby, sat in a chair, and then disappeared.
So this service road here where Danny and I used to park, that's the old Stony Plain Road. Do you really think when they dug up all the bodies here, that was a good one, moved them over to the graveyard?
They dug up the bodies and what?
Do they have it there, buddy?
Yeah. They know.
The worker was shocked. The co-worker said they had seen the figure many times and thought it was a lost spirit from the cemetery, searching for peace. The worker was terrified. They had tried to record the figure earlier, but their phone didn't work.
What's up?
Oh yeah, I see it again.
Yeah, let's try and sit in the chair. Sometimes he'll stay there for a minute.
He is. How do you know this?
Well, because Danny and I caught him earlier when Danny was in the games room locking up. I freaked the out because I saw it, and then I tried to do a video.
Now they faced something truly evil. The figure seemed to be searching for something in the hotel, its presence filling the air with an unspeakable horror. The worker and their co-worker were frozen in fear, unsure of what to do next. They couldn't call for help, as if some unseen force prevented them. The only sound was the creaking of the old hotel, echoing through the lobby like a haunting whisper. A woman runs a historic bed and breakfast in a colonial house from the 1700s, a place where beauty and eeriness entwine. Guests rave about the house's charm, but also whisper about its creepy atmosphere. One guest even mentioned an old porcelain doll and music box in a cupboard, which seemed to hint at a darker history. The owner had always been skeptical, but strange occurrences began to happen. Some guests stayed for 5 nights and heard strange noises coming from the locked attic door 3 times. The owner was curious, so she put cameras in the attic and stayed in the house alone for a week, determined to uncover the truth. One night she heard footsteps and recorded it on her phone. The attic camera showed motion, but no one was there. Then it showed motion again and caught something truly terrifying. The attic door opened by itself, even though it was not windy. What's even scarier is that a creepy face appeared at the bottom of the door. It looked like a mouth closing before it disappeared into the darkness. The owner was frozen in fear, wondering if she had just seen a ghost. Many people think the house is haunted by someone who died in the disappointment room in the attic, a space rumored to have a tragic past. The owner is now faced with the possibility that her beautiful colonial house may be home to a malevolent spirit, one that's determined to make its presence known. As she delves deeper into the mystery, she begins to wonder if she's truly alone in the house. She starts to feel a chill in the air, even when the fireplace is lit. doors creak open and shut, and she hears whispers in the night. The owner is torn between her love for the house and her fear of the unknown. Will she uncover the truth behind the haunting, or will she become the spirit's next victim? As darkness descends and strange noises break the silence, we can't help but wonder, are we really alone? Scary videos show us things that can't be explained, things that are creepy and terrifying. They remind us that some secrets are better left unspoken, and some mysteries are too big for us to understand. So, next time you hear a strange sound or see a dark figure, remember, the truth is out there, but it might be too much to handle. Please subscribe to our channel for more scary videos and paranormal content. Turn on the notification bell to get updates on our new videos. Also, share this video with friends and family who like to be scared.
Mom! Where is it? Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god.
Belly button. Oh, shit. Oh, my. There you go.
What?
There you go. Oh, man, he's back here.
I felt it.
He's
yeah.
right here now.
Like he just walked in.
Oh, shit. Hello, Andy.
Investigators from the Haunted Side YouTube channel ventured into the notorious Clean Water Demon House in Reno, Nevada, a location shrouded in mystery and terror. This eerie mansion has a dark history of unexplained deaths, cult activities, and unspeakable horrors. Upon arrival, they felt a sudden, unexplained chill, as if they were being watched by unseen eyes.
Central.
Oh, it's so cold right here.
Yeah, it just got real cold.
Oh. Who's in here?
A faint, childlike voice whispered, "Me," in response to their question, "Who's here?" sending shivers down their spines.
Ambition.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Applet.
Strange noises like footsteps and creaks echoed through the empty halls, and shadowy figures darted around corners. A bike fell over by itself, as if pushed by an invisible force.
What the f? If you walk closer to this machine right here, it'll let us know that you're there. Can you come just a little bit closer? Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you see that?
And a scary voice was recorded during an EVP session, leaving them with more questions than answers. What's even scarier is a dark figure lurking in the shadows, watching their every move with an evil stare.
Is there somebody up here with me? Whoa! Dude!
Is that you?
No.
What the f?
It appears and disappears on camera, unnoticed, leaving behind a sense of dread. Its presence seems to follow them throughout the investigation, making it very frightening. The mystery, they uncovered evidence of the house's dark past, including symbols of cult activities and unexplained phenomena.
I'm gonna move the volume down like a smidgen. Just tell me when.
Okay.
When it's not feeding back like that. Smidgen. Just tell me when it's not feeding back like that.
The investigators' courage was tested as they faced the unknown, and the experience left them shaken. House and their weekly paranormal explorations. But be warned, once you see the terror, you can't look away. The horrors they uncovered will haunt you forever. A TikTok user shared a chilling video about their family's terrifying experiences in a mansion built in the 1950s near New Bern, North Carolina. The house was stunning, with its grand architecture and beautifully manicured lawns, but it had a dark and sinister history that seemed to seep from its very foundations. A former owner had met their untimely demise in the upstairs bedroom, and 2 unidentified bodies were buried in the backyard, their graves hidden from view. The strange occurrences started to happen, leading them to believe that the house was haunted by malevolent spirits.
I posted it. See, me and him both heard that shit. And see, now he's gonna fucking run and leave me up here like a douchebag. See? Straight up. See just how high up that door actually is if you're on the bottom floor. Yeah, you're looking at 10 plus 8, so you're looking at least 18 feet from your feet coming down.
Doors creaked open and shut on their own, and disembodied whispers seemed to echo through the empty halls. One night, strange noises prompted an investigation, and what they saw was heart-stopping. Glowing eyes emerged from the darkness, fixating intensely on them. They vanished quickly, leaving the family shaken and wondering if they had really seen what they thought they had.
Why the bottom floor, bottom floor, bottom floor? Why the fuck?
Even in daylight, eerie events unfolded, casting a sense of unease over the household. A sudden loud noise revealed a ghostly figure rocking a horse, causing it to swing ominously, as if beckoning them toward some unknown fate. Their dog appeared distressed, sensing the unsettling atmosphere and growling nervously as if trying to protect its family from the unseen forces. Exploring the house, they discovered a mysterious door upstairs without a corresponding staircase, as if it had been intentionally hidden from view. While discussing this strange feature, they inadvertently recorded a shadowy figure and 2 whispering voices, their words indistinguishable but their menacing tone unmistakable. The room behind the door was mere storage, but the footage was spine-tingling, leaving the family wondering what other secrets the house held. The house's bizarre design and dark past seemed to trigger the paranormal activity, as if the very fabric of the building was infused with the energy of the dead. Every step creaked, every floorboard groaned, and every shadow seemed to move of its own accord. The family shared their harrowing experience, leaving viewers with a lasting sense of unease and a warning. Some houses are better left unoccupied. As the family continued to explore the depths of the mansion, they began to unravel the mysteries of its dark past. They discovered hidden rooms, secret passages, and cryptic messages etched into the walls. Each new discovery led them deeper down the rabbit hole, further entwining them in the house's sinister web. Despite their growing fear, the family felt an unsettling connection to the house, as if they were being drawn into its dark history. They knew they had to escape, but the house seemed to have other plans. Would they be able to break free from its grasp, or would they become the latest chapter in its tragic tale? A paranormal investigation team revisited a chilling case from 10 years ago, rewatching footage that still sends shivers down their spines. The recently rediscovered footage reignited their passion for exploring the unknown. They described it as the most thrilling and terrifying night of their career. As they relived the eerie footage, strange noises echoed through the haunted house, leaving them visibly shaken. Motion detectors outside the room mysteriously activated, followed by the terrifying sound of breaking glass.
Belly button. Oh, oh my, there you go.
What?
There you go. Oh man, he's back here.
I felt it.
He's right here now.
Like he just walked in.
Oh, hello, Andy.
More inexplicable sounds emerged, seeming to come from nowhere. I felt tense watching this video, and I think you will too. The fear and discomfort are palpable, making it a truly engaging watch.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it's heard more noises. I didn't even mark those.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing all those.
That just moves.
That's insane.
The significance of that, like...
This team has many spine-tingling investigation videos. I'll link to their channel and this video in the description, but be warned, once you start watching, you can't look away. The horrors they uncovered that night may haunt you forever. Laughter and excitement filled the air as the paranormal investigation team gathered to revisit a chilling case from 10 years ago. They rewatched footage that still sends shivers down their spines, and the recently rediscovered footage reignited their passion for exploring the unknown. They described it as the most thrilling and terrifying night of their career, a night that would leave an indelible mark on their lives. A brave adventurer entered an abandoned building alone, seeking thrills and chills. As he crept upstairs, the creaking floorboards beneath his feet seemed to echo through the deserted halls. But it was the strange and scary noises that followed that made his heart race. The silence was shattered by loud, frightening screams that sent shivers down his spine. He bravely followed the sounds, his curiosity getting the better of him. The screams grew louder, leading him closer to their source. Every step he took seemed to amplify the terror. Suddenly, a figure appeared from the shadows, causing him to run away in sheer fear. The screams still haunt you, but the true horror remains hidden. Was it a ghost, a malevolent spirit, or something even more sinister? As he fled, the darkness seemed to close in around him. The shadows appeared to move, twisting into grotesque forms that reached out to snatch at his clothes. He didn't dare look back, fearing what he might see. The screams faded into the distance, replaced by an oppressive silence that seemed to suffocate him. What lurked in the depths of that abandoned building? Was it a restless soul, a supernatural entity, or something more earthly? The truth remains shrouded in mystery, leaving only the echoes of terror to haunt us. Dare to imagine the horrors that could be lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. Will you be brave enough to uncover the secrets that lie within? Strange happenings have been occurring in a home, captured on TikTok videos. The resident has been experiencing weird things for weeks, mostly in the bathroom. At night, noises are heard, objects move on their own, and faucets turn on without reason. The resident records these events to get help from viewers. In one video, the resident tries to prove the ghost exists. "I know what I saw. There's nobody here." Then a drawer opens by itself, and the resident cautiously approaches it. The drawer suddenly closes, causing shock.
Okay. Come on, ghost, if there's a ghost in this house. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Some viewers doubt the authenticity, so another video is shared from a camera set up earlier. The resident is alone in bed when strange noises come from the bathroom. Clearly scared, they say, "I'm so over it. I'm creeped out." The scariest moment is when the resident's child sees the ghostly activity. Searching for something in the bathroom, the drawer slides open, frightening the child. They quickly run away, leaving viewers feeling uneasy. As the strange occurrences continue, the resident's fear grows. They try to find answers, but the truth remains elusive.
Mom! Where is it? Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god.
TikTok users have different opinions. Some feel sorry and suggest burning sage or moving out. Others think it's just for attention. But the child's fear seems real. The resident's desperation for help is evident. They ask viewers to share their own experiences and offer advice. But as the videos continue, the line between reality and trickery blurs. Is this home really haunted, or is it just a clever ruse? Watch the videos and decide, but be careful. The truth might be scarier than you think. As the darkness descends and screens flicker to life, be careful of the scary things that might be shown. These videos are only for people who can handle frightening content, as they can be very disturbing and stay on your mind. So if you decide to watch them, do it alone at your own risk. But remember, the scary feelings might stay with you forever. Please subscribe to our channel for more scary videos and paranormal content. Turn on the notification bell to get updates on our new videos. Also, share this video with friends and family who like to be scared.
A glass shattered on the floor, thrown by an invisible force, and blood-curdling screams echoed from inside the house, growing louder with each heartbeat. Furniture twisted and turned, as if possessed, and doors slammed shut with a loud bang, trapping them in a nightmare. As they cowered in fear, the entity exploited their deepest fears, conjuring images of unspeakable horrors. The girls' minds spiraled into chaos, unable to tell reality from madness. Then, the darkness consumed them, a suffocating blackness that seemed to have a life of its own, swallowing them whole. The last sound they heard was their own screams, fading into the void. On a stormy night, a woman was working late when she heard strange noises outside her home. At first, she tried to ignore them, but the creepy creaks and groans sounded like someone was trying to get in. Curious, she decided to investigate. What she found was deeply horrifying. Hello and welcome, audience. Today, we have a collection of dreadful paranormal encounters to share with you all. These real-life incidents will surely give you goosebumps and make your heart beat faster with fear. Are you ready to venture into the unknown? As we are about to uncover the top 6 dreadful discoveries that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Number 6. The Malevolent Spirit. These subsequent videos depict a series of eerie and horrifying events shared on the internet by a well-known individual named Diego Spikers. Diego asserts that he and his spouse have recently relocated to a new dwelling in Colombia, where they have encountered alarming occurrences since then. Furthermore, Diego stumbled upon the astonishing revelation that he had a deceased sister named Maria, who departed at a tender age, fueling his belief that her ethereal presence might be haunting him. Moreover, Amy, Diego's niece, moved in with them. Unfortunately, they were unaware that the paranormal entity had formed a connection with her. One night, as Amy peacefully sleeps in her bed, a small, childlike silhouette materializes on the mattress. As Diego tugs at the sheet, the apparition vanishes. A couple of days later, during the late hours of the night, Diego is startled by peculiar laughter, resembling that of a child coming from the living room. Filled with dread, he decides to investigate the source of the sound. To his horror, he discovers Amy in a deep slumber, while two ghostly, slender arms extend from the television cabinet, gently toying with her hair. As Diego cautiously approaches and attempts to rouse her, the hands swiftly vanish into thin air. The presence of a spooky entity haunting the house was clearly noticeable. What is your opinion on the video? Would you choose to reside in such a haunted house? Do you think it is genuine, or is it simply a well-crafted prank? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. The Ghostly Visitor. This video was shared on Instagram by an individual named Lindy, who goes by the username Lindrobe In the video, Lindy documents a series of mysterious events that occurred in his kitchen. Knowing that his house is haunted by a presence, Lindy was sitting in the kitchen when he noticed the cabinet opening and closing on its own. This strange occurrence continued to happen, and then suddenly another cabinet door opened by itself. As if that wasn't enough, the kitchen door also closed by itself. It was clear that Lindy was fearlessly challenging the ghost, as he remained unafraid during these eerie moments.
E acho que é isso. Tá achando que eu tenho medo? Tem medo não. Se eu demonstrar medo aqui, aí que ele vai querer se aparecer nessa aí. Oxi, que é isso? Oxi. Abrindo um negócio ali. Se eu demonstrar medo aí que... Se eu demonstrar medo aí que o negócio fica... Mas eu mesmo assim não tem medo não. Não tem medo não. Acho que eu vou lá pra casa de mamãe, né? Acho que eu vou lá, só pra ver como é que ela tá.
In another part of the video, when Lindy was not present in the kitchen, objects began to fly and fall on their own, and the fridge door opened and closed by itself. The noise caught Lindy's attention, and he arrived to investigate and put things back in their place. Unexpectedly, the cap of a pot opened on its own, leaving him stunned. Once again, a creepy shadow was seen moving the cap of the pot beside the stove. During the night, while having his meal, Lindy was suddenly disturbed by bone-chilling noises. He went to check but found nothing, so he stopped recording. However, a creepy face can be seen peeking behind the wall. At 3 a.m., while Lindy was in the kitchen, he noticed the cabinet door opening itself once again. But this time, objects fell and started moving on their own. Unfortunately, Lindy missed capturing a shot of a white figure crossing the corridor when he went to check the cabinet. The next day, in the kitchen, Lindy captured a shadowy figure passing through the corridor. This prompted him to immediately check the rooms. As he continued recording, the door in one of the rooms closed on its own. He also noticed that the desk had been moved from its original position. Later, he captured sounds coming from the kitchen, and he heard someone flushing the toilet and slamming the door. It was evident that the entity was roaming around his house. What are your thoughts on this video? Let me know. Number 4. The Haunted Hospital. This chilling and horrifying video was recorded by a user named Brian on the social media platform TikTok. Brian joined a group of fellow ghost hunters to explore a reputedly haunted hospital. The eerie footage captured during his exploration of the haunted hospital showcased strange sounds and objects moving on their own, sending shivers down the viewer's spines. To add to the terror, a sudden fire broke out on the floor, leaving everyone stunned. Despite Brian's attempts to extinguish the flames with water, the fire persisted. As he delved deeper into the hospital, his attention was drawn to a chair moving on its own, further heightening the sense of unease. While investigating the corridor, the lights in the room flickered on and off without any apparent cause. As the night of terror had only just begun,
Se me puso la piel de gallina parica. Mire, mire, mire el ghost, mire el ghost. ¿Fuiste tú? ¿Alguien pasó allá? Sí, sí, ¿cómo suena el ghost? ¿Eres la misma entidad con la que yo estaba hablando ahorita? No. Escucho sillas de ruedas. ¿Eres un hombre? Marica, la luz. ¡Ay! ¡Mire la luz allá, huevón!
Brian managed to capture footage of a mysterious figure, possibly a haunted spirit, or the ghost of a child who had passed away in the hospital. However, a few days later, the CCTV footage from the hospital revealed something equally terrifying. The security guard, diligently performing his duties, was startled by a sudden shadowy light emanating from a room door, moving from left to right. Despite the guard's investigation, nothing was found. Now the question arises, is the hospital truly haunted, or is this all just an elaborate hoax? Based on the evidence presented, it appears to be a genuine paranormal occurrence. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Number 3. The Evil Entity. This video showcases a series of eerie incidents captured by the CCTV camera installed in the house. The night of terror began with the young girl peacefully sleeping on the couch, only to be abruptly awakened by a strange and loud noise. Startled, she got up to investigate the upstairs area. But as she closed the door behind her, a loud bang echoed through the house, indicating that someone or something had forcefully struck the door. Alarmed, she went outside to check, but to her surprise, the door abruptly closed on its own and locked itself, trapping her outside. Despite her attempts, she couldn't regain entry through the door. As if these events weren't unsettling enough, something even more horrifying occurred that night. The subsequent CCTV footage from the baby's room captured a bone-chilling event, where the peacefully sleeping baby appeared to be dragged out of the crib by an unseen force. The baby's cries prompted the family dog to rush upstairs in concern for the infant. Miraculously, the baby managed to navigate the stairs on their own. When the parents arrived, they were met with the distressing sight of their crying child. The worried parents were shocked to find no trace of their daughter mentioned by the young girl. As the girl recounted the entire ordeal to her parents,
What happened?
I'm so sorry, I got locked out.
Why would you even answer the door to somebody just knock and just open the door?
No, I thought...
Did you look outside to see who it was?
Yes, I couldn't, but that's the thing, see, I couldn't see anybody, and I thought that, like, Brad
If you don't
was
see
out
anybody,
there.
then you don't go outside. Your little brother was upstairs by himself.
I know, I was freaking out.
Right?
I know, I swear to God, I never would have done that.
Wait, I don't understand. What happened?
It wasn't an accident, because something slammed the door behind me.
We were worried
Something slammed the door. We just, I took a nap, and I heard somebody calling my name. What? I felt something, like somebody was calling my name, and I felt somebody there.
Are you sure you weren't just dreaming?
You weren't there, you didn't feel it.
The wind blew the door closed.
There wasn't any wind.
All right?
Sorry.
And I don't want to hear any more of this
Dad.
haunted house crap, okay? That's enough. You guys are driving me crazy. End of story.
it became evident from the footage that their house was haunted by a malevolent spirit. I would appreciate hearing your thoughts on this video. Please share your comments below. Number 2. The Invisible Force. The surveillance footage in the room revealed that 2 individuals were asleep inside. One was lying on the bed while the other was on the floor. Unexpectedly, the camera captured the moment when the closed door mysteriously opened by itself. As if that wasn't unsettling enough, something even more terrifying and eerie occurred. The man who was sleeping on the floor suddenly had his legs lifted into the air and was dragged by an unseen force. He woke up in terror and quickly fled from the room. He decided to investigate outside to determine if someone had played a prank on him. Meanwhile, the other man remained sound asleep. However, it appeared to be a genuinely haunted situation. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide whether this is all a hoax or the result of a supernatural entity. Number 1. Manifestations. The video footage was captured by Arash Afnan, a resident of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Arash encountered a series of supernatural occurrences after his home was invaded by an unknown entity. At first, these encounters were relatively insignificant, but they gradually escalated over time. Arash became increasingly alarmed when he started noticing a mysterious figure lurking behind the curtains, initially suspecting it to be a mischievous family member. However, upon thorough investigation, he discovered that there was no one present. The supernatural phenomena grew more intense in the following days as inexplicable noises and objects materialized in unexpected locations. Arash held the belief that a childlike spirit was haunting their home, playing pranks on the family, and engaging with his son. As time passed, it became apparent that this entity held a powerful sway over his son, who seemed to be interacting with an unseen presence. Gradually, the entity revealed itself more distinctly, possessing long, dark hair and emitting an eerie voice.
Tupis! Tupis! Masuk!
Lubis, kenapa Lubis selalu main game itu? Hah?
Kalau Papa nak tahu, Papa buka sini.
The situation reached a climax when the entity materialized behind the refrigerator and then directly in front of Arash's face, instilling fear and bewilderment. The question that lingers is whether this phenomenon is genuine or not. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. In conclusion, the dreadful discoveries are a mysterious and intriguing concept that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. Whether real or imaginary, these discoveries continue to fascinate and provoke fear in those who dare to explore it. Remember to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more content on haunted and mysterious topics. Until next time, stay vigilant to your surroundings. Goodbye.
Oh! Ow!
Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today, we have an exciting video lined up for you that will give you goosebumps related to doorbell camera and the spine-chilling footage they capture. Come along with us as we venture on a thrilling adventure into the mysterious and unsettling world of doorbell camera captures. Some of the disturbing footages are as follows. Number 8. Bad clowns spotted in town. The doorbell security camera recorded a horrifying sight. A late-night visitor who would give anyone nightmares. The video began with a man dressed as a clown swiftly approaching the front door of the house. In his hand, a knife was visible, indicating his sinister intentions. This certainly classifies him as a malevolent clown. Despite his attempts, the front door was securely locked, preventing him from gaining entry. However, the unsettling events did not conclude there. Additional footage from the security cameras revealed the man wandering around the premises, desperately searching for an alternative way inside. He eventually reached the back door and made another futile attempt to break in. After fruitlessly exploring the backyard, the clown eventually gave up and departed. If I were a resident in that neighborhood, I would ensure that every door and window were consistently locked and secured. Number 7. The Doorbell Witch. This eerie and chilling footage was captured by a doorbell security camera. Uploaded on YouTube by YouTuber Tom Roach, this unsettling video is gaining widespread attention. The video showed a creepy visitor slowly making her way towards the front door. The closer she got, the stranger she looked. Her fingers were unusually long as she approached, making her presence even more unsettling. Not only was her appearance eerie, but her actions were also quite disturbing. When she reached the Ring doorbell, it was clear that she had no nose, mouth, or any facial features, except for her long fingers. Eventually, she walked away from the door and disappeared into the darkness of the night, causing a chorus of barks from the dogs in the neighborhood. This mysterious being seemed like a mix between a witch and an unknown monster, with no human resemblance. Apart from her looks, she gave off a sense of fear. What do you think about the identity of this witch-like creature? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 6. Owner saved from raging fire. The footage recorded by the doorbell camera depicts the early stages of a fire starting at a nearby residence. Over time, the fire escalates in severity until it consumes the entire structure where the camera is situated. The resident, who was asleep during the incident, received numerous alerts on his mobile device as a result of motion detected by the doorbell camera. Upon viewing the video, the resident promptly seized a fire extinguisher in a desperate attempt to quell the raging flames. Realizing his attempts were futile, he escaped through the rear door of the residence.
Oh! Ow!
The prompt alerts from the doorbell camera were instrumental in preserving the homeowner's life during that evening. Feel free to share your opinions on the video in the comment section. Number 5. Stephen Groves. The video was captured by the CCTV camera installed in the doorbell. The individual identified in the recording is Stephen Groves, a 56-year-old man. Groves had been involved in harassing his disabled neighbor, Stephen Perad, and the caregivers for 2 years. The instances of harassment have been documented on Pureed's Ring doorbell camera on multiple occasions. Groves has been observed trying to harm the device by using a screwdriver, defacing the lens with a black marker, and striking the device with a hammer or broom handle. The reason behind Groves' behavior is still unclear. In the past half year, Groves was found guilty of 3 harassment charges against Pureed. As a result, he is now under curfew and has to pay for the damages done to Pureed's property. Pureed's niece is extremely worried about her uncle's safety, fearing for his well-being and mental health. She is concerned that Groves might pose a threat to her uncle. Even with the restraining order in place, Groves continues to harass Pureed. Groves has been wearing an electronic tag for almost a year and is also mandated to participate in 20 weeks of rehabilitation. It's concerning that law enforcement doesn't seem to be able or willing to provide more assistance, considering all the legal actions taken against Groves. This leaves Purid in a very difficult position, as it's evident that Groves' actions are both unstable and dangerous. The distress experienced by Purid and his niece is quite evident, as they fear that Groves might escalate from damaging property to causing physical harm. By the way, what are your thoughts on this video? Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section. Number 4. Mysterious Woman. The video was captured by a CCTV camera positioned at the doorbell outside a residence in Albuquerque, New Mexico on April 9, 2023. At 3 a.m., the footage was recorded when the homeowner was asleep. Upon awakening and checking his phone, he was alerted to the incident. Upon watching the video, he was taken aback by the scene. A woman was captured trying different keys to enter the house and searching for a hidden one. The homeowner confirmed he did not recognize her. He reported that she threw rocks at his car and tried to unlock the doors, suggesting she might have been intoxicated. She even attempted to insert keys into the doorbell camera repeatedly. After a brief period, she departed the premises and was not spotted again. The reasons behind her actions remain unknown. What are your thoughts on this video? What do you think the woman's intentions were? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section. Number 3. Knife-wielding elderly woman. The security doorbell camera of a friend of a Reddit user's father captured this footage at a house on the East Coast of the United States. The video depicted a chilling moment when, during the late hours of the night, a woman approached the front door of the house. At first, the woman seemed to wear a slight smile while she scanned the front door with a puzzled expression. She remained in that position for a minimum of 2 minutes, showing signs of anxiety and bewilderment, often casting paranoid glances behind her. The most concerning part of this unanticipated arrival was the sizable kitchen knife she gripped, repeatedly glancing down at it in the video. Although it appears from the video that the woman might have been dealing with dementia, it is important to note that this explanation has not been verified yet. It is possible that she was suffering from dementia or another illness that caused her behavior, but it is still distressing to consider the fear the homeowner must have felt upon discovering this footage from the doorbell camera in the middle of the night. I would like to hear your opinions on this video and what you think about the woman's behavior. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 2. Unsuspecting stranger. The footage was captured by the security camera positioned outside the door. The displayed video depicted an individual wearing a hood, appearing suspicious, as he swiftly and aggressively approached the front door of an unspecified residence at approximately 10 p.m. Upon realizing that the door was locked, he promptly attempted to open it. It was quite disappointing to see that the homeowner didn't bother to check who was at his door at such a late hour. Without any hesitation, he quickly opened the door. It was surprising to see how friendly the homeowner was towards the stranger, especially considering the suspicious behavior the man displayed as soon as the door was opened. It was quite a scene when the homeowner reacted swiftly, pushing the man out and causing him to strike the glass of the door before it shut. The man stuck around for a brief moment, tinkering with the doorknob, until the footage abruptly ended. Although it was hard to make out the conversation, it seemed like the man might have been under the influence of drugs and had intentions of breaking into the house.
Hello. Hi. How far are you, sir? Who are you? Aaron Reno. How far are you? Good. You need to leave. How far? Out there. What's the stairs showing? What? What's the stairs here? Come on, where are you going? What's the stairs here? Goodbye, you.
The homeowner wasted no time in contacting the police, but unfortunately, the man had vanished by the time they arrived. Whether he was ever found or not remains a mystery. This incident serves as a reminder for homeowners to be cautious and verify the identity of individuals before opening the door. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 1. Courageous rescue. The security camera at the entrance of a residence recorded this footage. The video depicted a disturbing and concerning event involving a woman and her child. The video showcased that the mother unknowingly guided a man towards her front door, with him just moments away from entering. The man, who pulls up his mask to hide his face, shows his planned intention as he heads toward the driveway. The mother was completely unaware of the danger that was getting closer, but her daughter was alert and noticed the man. Luckily, the mother can quickly get inside and shut the door before it's too late. It's only when she watches the frightening video recorded by the doorbell camera that she truly understands how serious the situation is. After this incident, the woman was deeply troubled by what she saw, so she quickly informed the authorities. The police's reaction was quite alarming, given the recent reports of a dangerous rapist preying on women and children in the vicinity. There is a strong suspicion that the person caught on camera could be the same culprit. It is rare for someone to wear a mask that covers their entire face, like the one in the footage, unless they have sinister motives and want to hide their identity. Nevertheless, it became clear that within moments, the woman and her child were rescued by chance as they entered the house. This serves as a chilling reminder of how frequently such incidents occur. What are your thoughts on this video? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments below. In conclusion, these doorbell encounters remind us that intruders can infiltrate into our homes at any time. So it is the need of time to stay alert and ready to protect ourselves and our families in every possible way. If you found the exploration of these doorbell footages intriguing, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Stay tuned for more spine-tingling insights. Stay safe and stay alert. Goodbye.
Where a 2-year-old girl was found dead. Lalo Casrillo is charged with child abuse resulting in death.
So just protect your babies with all of, you can with, wrap your babies in your arms and even if I guess you ever have questions for the grieving mothers, I'll be here for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in life, we face many challenges that test our strength and resilience. But perhaps the most difficult challenge of all is the loss of a loved one. The loss of a loved one is a chapter of our story that we cannot escape. It's a journey through pain, grief, and emotional turmoil. However, what happens if a camera manages to capture a moment of that beloved individual long after they have passed away? For years, we have been captivated by the mysteries of the supernatural. Tales of ghostly apparitions have haunted our imaginations, leaving us wondering if there is more to this world than meets the eye. Ladies and gentlemen, today's content also revolves around one such story. The heartwarming story of Fabiola Rodriguez unfolded in the quiet expanse of a New Mexico cemetery, as a grieving mother's faith was put to the ultimate test when an unbelievable incident turned her world upside down. As the sun dipped below the horizon of one fateful day, a shimmer of light caught the mother's eye when she witnessed a security camera footage that left her breathless. Fabiola Rodriguez had turned 2 when she died in September 2018 under suspicious circumstances while in the care of her mom's boyfriend, Lalo Anthony Casrillo. Medical staff said that the little girl had bruising on her head, face, and ribs, and Castillo was arrested on child abuse charges.
Where a 2-year-old girl was found dead. Lalo Casrillo is charged with child abuse resulting in death.
The entire situation took an unexpected turn when the mother of the toddler, Sandra Gonzalez, reached out to the cemetery officials at Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, about experiencing issues with individuals stealing things from her daughter's grave. Various possessions, such as toys and personal belongings, had mysteriously disappeared, prompting Sandra to request the cemetery's assistance monitoring the situation. Steps away from Fabiola's burial site is the gravesite of James Bustamante, who died on November 23, 2019. His headstone is surrounded by flowers and lights that turn on when the sun sets. The family had placed a camera on a nearby headstone in Masonic Cemetery, as they were also experiencing the same issues with their son's grave being vandalized. Thinking his killer, who had not been caught yet, must be allegedly vandalizing the gravesite. After examining the video recordings from the camera in search of evidence to present to the authorities, they were troubled by what they witnessed. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to unfold the complete story. Prepare to be captivated and enthralled, because what you are about to experience will linger in your memory for a long time. The complete details of the heartwarming incident are as follows. Background. Sandra Gonzalez always dreamed of being a mom, and the dream came true on November 6, 2015, when her daughter Fabiola Rodriguez was born. Fabiola was delivered via cesarean section, and Gonzalez didn't meet her daughter in person until the next day. She fell in love with her immediately. "She made me a mom," Gonzalez said. On September 6, 2018, Fabiola was back at the hospital. Her face and rib cage were bruised, and she was unresponsive. Emergency room doctors spent 40 minutes performing life-saving measures on the toddler before pronouncing her deceased.
People at the hospital trying to resuscitate Fabiola. Those injuries were caused by medical personnel. Clearly not intentional. They were trying to help Fabiola, but they were not caused by Mr. Castillo.
Gonzalez's then-boyfriend Lalo Anthony Castrillo IV, who'd been watching Fabiola that night while Gonzalez was at work, was arrested the next day and charged with 1 count of intentional child abuse resulting in death. Nearly 2 years later, the case against Castrillo has yet to be resolved. He's out on bond pending trial. It's a trial that can't come soon enough for Gonzalez and her family. Gonzalez said the trial delays and Castrillo's bond hearings make her feel that Fabiola isn't getting the justice or respect she deserves. She further stated that she doesn't want people to remember her daughter as the little girl who passed away from child abuse. "I think that she deserves to be remembered more than that. She was always just so happy, so beautiful, her curly, kinky hair. She was always laughing and just talking to everyone. She always talked so well for her age, so that's how I would like everyone to remember her," she said.
Never stop fighting for your babies, and and for those single moms, just all I can say is be careful, because you never know someone's true intentions. So just protect your babies with all of you can, with wrap your babies in your arms, and if I guess you ever have questions for the grieving mothers, I'll be here for you.
Background of the CCTV footage. It was a typical day when unexpected CCTV footage surfaced online, leaving people around the world astonished. The reason for their surprise was an uncanny resemblance captured on the screen to that of a deceased 2-year-old girl who was buried in Las Cruces Cemetery. Fabiola Nova Rodriguez is buried at the Masonic Cemetery on Compress Road in Las Cruces, where a stone angel wraps her arms around a heart-shaped headstone that reads, in part, "Forever in my heart, Mommy." Her headstone is surrounded by teal, pink, purple, and white flowers, yellow sunflowers, a baby doll dressed in purple pajamas, a lantern, and other toys. Steps away from Fabiola's burial site is the gravesite of James Bustamante, who died on November 23, 2019. His headstone is surrounded by flowers and lights that turn on when the sun sets. The Bustamante family discovered that their son's gravesite was being tampered with earlier this year. To address this upsetting situation, they took proactive measures by setting up a game camera on a nearby tree, aimed towards their son's resting place. Their objective was to gather proof of the person they suspected of causing their son's demise, as they believed this individual was also defacing his grave. At approximately 9:15 p.m. on June 1, a sudden and unexpected guest was caught on camera. A young girl who looked to be around the same age as Fabiola now, adorned with black, coiled, and curly hair. She stayed for a brief period at Bustamante's burial site before disappearing from the camera's frame. Soon after, a vehicle drove past the area. The individuals who reviewed the footage promptly notified the authorities, suspecting a child loss scenario. A worker reportedly told the family, "We know that little girl," and showed them where she was buried. The little girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez, had reportedly alerted the graveyard owners to be on the lookout before the images were captured, as she noticed toys and other items left in front of her daughter's grave had begun to go missing. A day after the family went to cemetery owners with the images, they happened to run into Gonzalez while she was visiting her daughter's grave. Upon checking the footage, Gonzalez burst into tears when she saw the photos because she knew instantly that the little girl was Fabiola. According to Gonzalez, "I know that is my daughter. I guess that was like our sign that she's still here with us and that she's still doing God's work. And to me, I believe she made herself seen because she's on a mission right now to be heard. Everything that's going on with the trial. I believe she's trying to do what's right." The two families have since become close. Gonzalez then shared the cemetery camera photos and her story of seeking justice in a social media post that has been widely shared and viewed. In her post, Gonzalez writes that there's not an ounce of her that doubts the child in the photos is Fabiola, because it looks like her head to toe, from her hair to her clothes and chanclas. Gonzalez writes, using a Spanish term for flip-flop shoes. Conclusion. As we conclude our video, the video has raised many questions about life after death. If we look into the story from a scientific point of view, then based on experts' opinions, it is plausible that these ghostly apparitions may be attributed to environmental factors, such as electromagnetic fields or infrasound, which can affect our perceptions and create illusions. But contrary to the scientific explanations, many believe that these apparitions are manifestations of spirits lingering in the earthly realm, seeking closure or delivering messages to the living. In short, whether or not it is her ghost, the video has sparked a debate about life after death and the possibility of spirits returning to the world of the living. So what are your views on this apparition? What do you think? Are these apparitions mere figments of our imagination? Or could they be glimpses into the unknown realms beyond our comprehension? Thank you for watching our video. Remember to subscribe for more captivating stories that defy the limits of our understanding. Give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, embrace the mysteries that await in the shadows of the unknown. Goodbye.
Ja pierdolę!
The realm of the supernatural has always fascinated and terrified humanity for ages. From ghostly apparitions to unexplained phenomena, there are countless tales of encounters that leave us shivering with fear. In our today's video, we will also dive into the depths of fear and witness the most bone-chilling paranormal sightings ever captured on camera. So are you ready to face the unexplainable, the unsettling, and the downright terrifying paranormal sightings ever captured on camera? But remember, what you are about to witness may leave you scared to death. Number 6. Mirror, Mirror. Chevalong, the Chinese Ghostbuster, has uploaded a video where he and his fellow explorer went on a 3-hour drive to an isolated and rumored haunted house. The house is said to be inhabited by a malevolent spirit, prompting Xiaolong and his friend to live-stream their investigation. It is important to remember that in Chinese culture, swearing and showing anger are believed to ward off evil spirits seeking to cause harm. The duo further proceeded on their adventure without encountering any supernatural occurrences until they decided to try a ghost summoning game resembling an Ouija board, called Pinchy, after an hour of searching. Initially, at the start of the game, they faced a streak of bad luck, but soon strange occurrences began to unfold. Despite attempting to resume their spoon ritual, they were repeatedly interrupted. Growing suspicious of a presence, they cautiously surveyed their surroundings. Finding nothing out of the ordinary, they proceeded with the game, only to encounter truly bizarre events. Once more feeling uneasy, Xiao Long rose to peer out the window in search of any mysterious happenings. As Xiao Long investigated a noise outside, they noticed the reflection of the game board and observed the spoons spinning wildly on the board, seemingly driven by an unseen force. However, the most chilling event was yet to come in their exploration of the abandoned haunted house. Strangely, all the mirrors in the house were either covered or turned to face downwards. Curiosity got the better of the explorers, prompting them to closely examine one of the downturned mirrors. Unfortunately, their encounter did not end well, revealing the unsettling image of an old woman's face on the mirror. Despite scanning the room, no one else was present. With this final terrifying experience, they decided to swiftly depart from the premises. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you think it is a mere hoax, or could there be real paranormal activity taking place in the house? If you were in a similar situation, how would you respond? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Number 5. Mysterious movements. This CCTV footage has been recorded by a man named Troy. Troy's CCTV has recorded strange apparitions, revealing unexplainable events happening in his house. At first, Troy was skeptical, but as undeniable evidence of these strange occurrences appeared on his security camera, his perspective changed. He started questioning what was happening in his home when he wasn't there. Troy went through a series of eerie incidents, including strange sounds, a cellar door opening on its own, and a chilling growl that seemed to come from nowhere. Slowly, he began to entertain the idea that his house might be haunted. Days went by with an unsettling silence until Troy's camera captured something that took the occurrences to a new level of intrigue. Dining room chairs appeared to move by an invisible force, indicating that the entity's power was growing. The paranormal activity intensified, causing disturbances for Troy's family. In response, Troy installed more surveillance cameras. Which soon captured astonishing footage of objects moving on their own and the crawl area opening by itself. Could these phenomena be the work of something evil? Only time will reveal the truth. Number 4. The mysterious child. Was it a trick of the light, a figment of his imagination, or something more supernatural? A rider can be seen riding his bike towards his destination as his dash camera records a faint figure of a child walking down the street, only to vanish into thin air moments later. The eerie silence and lack of any other witnesses only add to the mystery surrounding this encounter. Some believe that the man may have captured a ghostly apparition on camera, while others remain skeptical, attributing the sighting to a combination of shadows and reflections. Regardless of the explanation, the man's experience has left him shaken and searching for answers in the realm of the paranormal. The haunting image of the disappearing child continues to linger in his mind, leaving him with more questions than answers about the nature of the supernatural world. Share your thoughts on this video. Was the mysterious boy shown genuinely haunted, or was the video orchestrated? Number 3. The haunted basement. Smith, an original TikTok user, has recently encountered some unexplainable occurrences within his home. While there is not much information provided about the origin of these events, it appears that something in his basement may be responsible. One day, he hears banging noises around the house and decides to investigate. Later on, the same noises resurface, prompting him to capture evidence. As he gives attention to these events, their intensity increases, and it becomes evident that they originate from the basement. One day, Smith hears aggressive knocking on the basement door, but upon inspection, finds nothing there. Unfortunately, by opening the door, he unknowingly invites whatever is causing these disturbances into the rest of the house, leading to a worsening situation. In an attempt to monitor the activity, Smith sets up home security cameras, which capture something eerie in the kitchen. The following morning, he hears noises from the basement again, specifically from the door. He decides to record it to document the ongoing situation. In the footage, the door handle can be seen moving up and down on its own, suggesting someone trying to open it from the other side. However, once Smith goes downstairs, he finds nothing unusual. Upon reviewing it later, a black shadowy figure could be seen moving in the basement. Minutes after returning upstairs, the same phenomenon occurs again. The question remains, what could possibly be causing these disturbances in the basement? Is it a simple trick, or is there something more to it? You decide. Number 2. A haunted supermarket. A night security guard at a supermarket in Sao Paulo, Brazil, recently gained attention after sharing a viral video. In the footage, he claimed to have witnessed peculiar incidents on the surveillance cameras located in the parking garage. Intrigued, he decided to investigate further, but his plans took an unexpected turn. The video exhibits shopping carts mysteriously moving, a motorcycle starting up without any apparent human presence, and other bizarre happenings. Now the question arises, is this security guard's account a genuine documentation of paranormal activity in the supermarket parking garage, or is it merely an ingeniously staged deception involving fishing lines and remote starters? Share your thoughts on this video. Do you believe that the supermarket featured is truly haunted, or could someone have staged the events captured on video? Number 1. The haunted apartment. This video originates from the TikTok page managed by user Zero. The individual made the decision to relocate to a new apartment in Poland, which initially appeared promising. However, shortly after settling in, peculiar occurrences began to take place around the residence during the night. These events gradually escalated to a point where they could no longer be disregarded. Consequently, one night, after hearing disturbing sounds around the house, then he decided to capture these incidents. The footage captured was undeniably unsettling. Subsequently, on another night, the individual heard persistent banging that persisted despite attempts to ignore it. This led to an inevitable investigation. Suddenly, the video abruptly ends, only for the terror to resurface on the subsequent night.
Chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi.
As the individual traverses the hallway, a glance into the kitchen initially reveals orderliness. However, upon returning moments later, chaos ensued. The kitchen was all messed up, causing a significant shock to the individual. On the following night, he made the decision to confine himself within his room and disregard everything else. However, this action only succeeded in further enraging the entity and exacerbating the situation. After spending 2 nights in isolation, the date progresses to the 6th of January, with the paranormal activity intensifying. The subsequent footage is truly horrifying. Several days later, on the 10th of January, upon returning home late in the evening, an unpleasant surprise awaited the individual. Even within the confines of the bedroom, he was unable to get rid of himself from the unseen entity.
Hey!
This marked the final upload of activity on the page, with no further updates provided thereafter. The outcome of this intense haunting remains uncertain. However, we hope that the person was able to leave the property in time, bringing an end to the disruptions. These are just a few examples of the many terrifying and unexplained sightings that have been captured on camera. While we may never know the true nature of these phenomena, they serve as a reminder that there are realms beyond our understanding, and that the supernatural can sometimes take on terrifying shapes. Whether we choose to believe in them or not, these images remain a testament to the power of fear and the enduring allure of the unknown. Thank you for joining me on this unforgettable exploration of fear. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more bone-chilling content. Until next time, stay safe, and may you never encounter the sights that lurk in the shadows. Ladies and gentlemen, in the realm of the supernatural, some tales send shivers down our spines and make our blood run cold. Some of these blood-curdling encounters have been captured on camera, providing eerie and disturbing evidence of the unknown. From haunted houses to poltergeist activity, these top 5 blood-curdling supernatural encounters will leave you with dread and disbelief. Join us as we look into the world of the unexplained and witness the terrifying footage that still haunts those who have encountered it. Number 5. Mysterious happening in warehouse. This CCTV footage was captured within an unidentified warehouse and subsequently shared on the Indonesian TikTok account. The video depicts a daily event that is unsettling and eerie. In contrast to past occurrences of objects mysteriously falling off shelves, this incident occurred in a shoe warehouse instead of a store. The warehouse had previously encountered peculiar occurrences, but this specific incident was significantly more distressing. An unidentified object glides across the floor autonomously, prompting the man in the video to react with sheer terror, clutching his heart in fear. Adding to the unsettling nature of the situation, other objects also descend without any discernible cause. However, the most horrifying aspect emerges when an unseen force appears to pull the man along the floor, dragging him swiftly down the entire aisle. Consequently, the employee sustains injuries and experiences trauma, rendering him incapable of resuming work. Given such circumstances, what course of action would you take? Kindly share your thoughts on this video in the comments section below. Number 4. The sinister presence. An individual recorded this video and posted it on his YouTube channel called Chris Drake's Original. Chris mentioned that his dog had been acting strangely, which led him to leave his camera recording in his room as he went out to see a friend. Before leaving, he made sure his room was locked securely, and the camera was set up to capture any activity in the room. Surprisingly, the camera successfully recorded something extremely disturbing. The door of the closet flickered with light and seemed to close by itself. Additionally, a dark figure momentarily appeared, accompanied by a tapping noise reminiscent of a laptop keyboard or a light switch. Intrigued by this occurrence, Chris decided to leave the camera recording once more during his subsequent outing. Once again, he managed to capture something disconcerting. This time, a clear outline of a shadowy figure could be seen gliding across the room from the left corner. As the video neared its end, the camera suddenly plunged into darkness. In an attempt to address the situation, Chris decided to secure the closet door, hoping it would deter any more inexplicable incidents. Unfortunately, much to his dismay, he recorded something profoundly unsettling. In the footage, Chris can be heard asking if there is someone else in the room, and pleading for them to open the door. Chris was left in utter confusion as the door mysteriously swung open without any apparent reason. He carefully examines the door, ensuring that no strings or hidden mechanisms are causing its movement. Determined to avoid any more unexpected incidents, he goes to great lengths and barricades the door. However, much to his dismay, something unexpectedly rips a hole through the floor and scratches the door from the inside, sending shivers down his spine.
There it goes. Told you guys. I told you. Now. Oops, dropped some. There we go. Okay. See? Nothing's in here.
Chris was understandably feeling very unsettled and considering the possibility of relocating. Unfortunately, we haven't heard anything from him since that time. What do you think about this video? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 3. The terrifying night at camp. The video was filmed by an individual, but the true origin of the footage remains a mystery. It tells the story of a man who bravely embarks on a solo camping trip in the heart of a dense forest, under the cover of night, accompanied only by his loyal dog. After setting up his tent and drifting off to sleep, he is abruptly awakened by eerie sounds that send shivers down his spine. Eager to find out what's causing the disturbance, he bravely steps into the darkness, managing to capture something incredibly eerie on film. The haunting screams of a woman reverberate through the woods, appearing to come from all around, making it hard to determine where they're coming from. At the same time, his loyal dog picks up on something strange in the distance and starts barking nonstop, alerting everyone to a phantom figure hiding in the darkness. What are your thoughts on these eerie camping experiences? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 2. The ghostly gold. The footage was recorded by a man named Leighton, who lives by himself in an apartment in Manchester. He was entrusted with a spare set of keys to collect important mail for his elderly neighbor while she was on vacation. The video documents several eerie experiences. One day, as he was in her apartment, he heard unusual sounds coming from the closet. Intrigued, he tried to unlock it but failed due to not having keys to the cupboard. Confused by the circumstances, since he had been in the apartment many times without hearing such noises, he looked for a way to open the closet without the key. After failing to open the closet with different keys, he used the tip of the spoon. Surprisingly, this technique proved to be effective. He examined the contents of it, and when he opened the cabinet, the noise had stopped. This scenario is unusual and left him in shock. Afterward, he revisits his neighbor's residence to inspect it once more, and strange incidents commenced to unfold beyond the confines of the closet. As he proceeded to investigate, an unforeseen calamity occurred. The lights instantaneously illuminated. This occurrence implies that there must be someone accountable for this event. Given that there were 2 switches on this side, one designated for the bathroom and the other for the kitchen, this particular switch pertains to the laundry room. Besides this, there is no indication of rats or drafts attempting to escape. It appears that this arrangement was insufficient, as the lights in one of the rooms abruptly activated autonomously. The following day, he goes back to the neighbor's place to take another peek. This time, the noises coming from the closet appear to be growing louder and more intense. The banging persists. Upon inspection, there is nothing present that could explain the noises. Leighton stated that he had previously spent time with her on numerous occasions without any unexpected occurrences. Unfortunately, she has not replied to him as of yet, so he remains in anticipation. Meanwhile, he revisited her residence later in the evening and stumbled upon an unusual finding. The banging noises resumed, and the lights flickered off once more, resembling scenes from horror films. He made a further discovery of an old Churchill coin from 1965 inside a closet. He chose to bring the coin back to his residence, where he was greeted by an overpowering presence of supernatural activity within his home. As the eerie events began to unfold in his house, while taking a shower, he could hear peculiar scratching sounds, which prompted him to attempt recording some footage. However, the situation quickly turned serious. The blinds suddenly opened, giving the impression that someone was behind them, but upon investigation, there was no one hiding or causing the disturbances. It became evident that something eerie was unfolding, and it was no longer a matter to be taken lightly. Upon recognizing his mistake, he swiftly decides to restore the coin to its initial position within his neighbor's closet. Insufficient was the eerie moment that occurred in his home, causing great fear. While lying down, the dining table chairs unexpectedly shifted towards him, leaving the individual terrified and shocked. Subsequently, he resumed recording the chair, capturing it sliding and falling due to an unseen force.
And I noticed the blinds moving a little bit, so I've come over there away from it. And that chair's moving, guys. Can you see it if you can look closely on the fucking video? So I see it, guys. Keep watching that, what the fuck? Whoa, I don't fucking think so, move! Whoa guys, that's fucking getting spooky. What the fuck am I gonna do now? Fucking go over there. Is anyone getting explanations then? Because I'm running out now.
To add to the terror, the laptop screen began shaking on its own. These chilling occurrences strongly suggest that his house was haunted by a ghost. What are your thoughts on this video? Share in the comments below. Number 1. Haunted Trampoline Park. The CCTV camera at Rockin' Jumpin' Kisco, a trampoline park located in New York, captured some eerie events. This footage was uploaded to TikTok. The staff members, who have been working there for a few years, have recorded a series of creepy incidents on the security cameras. At various times after closing, strange phenomena occur. It all began with minor happenings, such as a silk-smooth presence that feels like someone is tugging at it, and dodgeballs moving on their own. Last night, the staff observed the coat rack moving by itself, giving off a haunted vibe. In addition to these encounters, a staff member was shocked when a chair suddenly flew off the table, appearing as if it was being dragged, causing him to run away in fear. Moreover, the subsequent CCTV footage showed a worker cleaning and arranging plates when he was startled by a drawer opening on its own after he had closed it. This repeated itself. Another chilling moment captured on camera was when the table started moving on its own. The last footage, taken at the reception desk, showed a spine-chilling incident where objects fell by themselves, causing both the customer and the receptionist to flee in terror. What are your thoughts on this video? Would you be willing to visit this place? Let me know in the comments section. In closing, these blood-curdling experiences underscore the significance of facing such horrifying situations with bravery and not allowing fear to dictate one's life. Thank you for watching our video. Remember to subscribe. Your comments, likes, and shares help us understand what content resonates with you the most. Stay updated on the latest content. See you in another video. Goodbye.
What the fuck? Nope. I'm jumping out. Fuck this shit. I don't know what that is.
Same.
Like how much?
It's not like we needed. Guys, it's not like we needed any sleep or anything.
Oh my god, what the fuck? My laundry machine just stopped. It's just me in the basement. Holy was that? What the
The world of the paranormal is a mysterious and often terrifying realm that many people believe exists alongside our own. While some dismiss it as mere superstition, others have had chilling encounters with the supernatural that they simply cannot explain. In recent years, the rise of technology has allowed us to capture some of these otherworldly encounters on camera, providing concrete evidence of entities beyond our understanding. Some of these deadliest paranormal apparitions captured on camera are as follows. Number 8. Sinful Entity. Sylvia C., the individual who has been experiencing terrifying and alarming occurrences in her home for an extended period, captured the video. In August 2020, she decided to share her experiences with her audience by uploading the video on her YouTube channel. The scene that stood out the most in the video was when all the silverware unexpectedly crashed to the ground, especially the knives. It's really hard to imagine how something like that could have been staged. Upon first glance, the atmosphere in Sylvia's kitchen may not seem overtly hostile. However, upon closer inspection, one can observe a knife swiftly gliding through the air as the utensils dance around. This poses a considerable danger to Sylvia if she fails to exercise caution. Sylvia's kitchen may seem calm at first, but the situation takes a sudden turn. One can see a knife flying through the air as the utensils move around. This poses a serious danger to Sylvia if she's not careful. Sadly, Sylvia has been experiencing these occurrences for almost a year now, with no sign of them stopping.
Oh my god, guys.
What are your thoughts on this? Number 7. Imaginary Friend. The footage captured by the camera in the living room reveals Alexander's daughter engaging with her imaginary companion, Michael. However, upon viewing the disconcerting video, the eerie moment when the unseen entity returns the ball the girl threw, indicating a form of interaction, is unquestionably unsettling. It becomes evident that Michael may not solely exist within her imagination. The entity appears to be physically present in the house and is engaging with the girl. Hopefully, it is purely a result of imagination and not something more ominous. What are your thoughts on this? Is Michael truly an imaginary friend, or could there be an alternative explanation? Please feel free to share your insights in the comments section. Number 6. Live Stream Haunting. This video was captured by a live streamer called Rob C. During the video, he showcased that he was streaming from a friend's apartment. Everything appeared to be going smoothly until a distressing situation unfolded. The doors began slamming, causing him to become frightened.
Oh, sweet, sweet Lydia.
Oh my!
The fuck was that?
He went to investigate, but there was no one there.
Dude, the light, you just turned it off and it went back on?
Suddenly, the lights started flickering on and off, and objects were being thrown around the room. Additionally, he heard someone pounding on the door. The scenario scared him immensely. Even the cat named Elvis sought refuge under a table in the house. As Rob thoroughly checked the room, he found no one present. He attempted to continue playing the game, but he needed to pause for a moment.
No, God, not again.
Dishonored trailer. I don't give a shit about Dishonored 2 right now.
It just did it again.
There's Elvis running in the fucking corner again.
Unfortunately, these peculiar events persisted for over 2 hours. Eventually, Rob decided to abruptly end the live stream and leave the apartment. It was a terrifying experience for them. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you believe it's all a hoax, or could there be a real entity present in the house? Please share your opinions in the comments section. Number 5. Unseen Presence. This footage was recorded by a person named Jeremy Polverenti. According to him, he captured a real encounter with a ghost on video. In the video, Jeremy and his friends are left in shock after watching the security footage of this mysterious event. The footage clearly shows the container tilting from a specific angle, making them believe that someone is holding it. At the 35-second mark, A mysterious footprint appears right before the object falls by itself. It's no surprise that their reaction is quite predictable, as anyone would assume that the container toppled due to being filled beyond its capacity.
Look at, do you see there's nothing by the wheels or anything? You can see it on an angle.
And that hose is way over there.
You see it on the angle?
Yep.
Dude, what the
But there is something eerie to witness. The container has been filled with water for years, and everyone is well aware of its maximum capacity. It's rather peculiar. With almost 75,000 views, very few dislikes, and all his friends rallying behind him, it's definitely worth a look. There is a potential for either one of the wheels on the bottom to loosen or a small hole to develop on the inaccessible side. However, we cannot completely disregard the idea of a haunted garage. What are your thoughts on this video? Number 4. Inexplicable noises. The video was recorded by an individual with a YouTube channel named An Everyday Canadian. The video showcased that the channel owner had been upstairs a few minutes earlier when he suddenly began hearing inexplicable noises from his basement. He disregarded the chance of it being a washer or dryer, as he had recently completed the laundry. The noise startled both his wife and children, compelling him to examine the situation by descending the staircase. It was evident that he was filled with immense fear while being in that lower area. A frightening scene was caught on camera where a small toy-like object mysteriously materializes and is violently knocked over before the video abruptly cuts off.
I hate basements. My laundry machine just stopped. It's just me in the basement. Holy was that? What the
Although the uploader continues to post content sporadically, none of it pertains to the supernatural except for this specific video. So what are your thoughts on this video? Let me know in the comment section. Number 3. Scream in Tunnel. An individual recorded this video on a YouTube channel named Into the Void. The occurrence happened in 2023, featuring him and his companion as they ventured into tunnels near a river in downtown Colorado Springs, adjacent to Fountain Creek open space. Equipped with flashlights and a camera, they embarked on this subterranean expedition, fueled by their mutual fascination with urban exploration. These tunnels, resembling storm drains, extended for about 1.5 miles. As they navigated through the dark passage, their normal conversation was interrupted by a blood-curdling noise that echoed through the air. The sound eerily reminded them of a woman's cry, which also brought to their mind the haunting call of mountain lions. As this was not enough for them, suddenly a ghastly figure with a pallid complexion appeared, making a deep fear in them. The creature possessed unsettling, particularly its horse-like face.
What the fuck? Nope. I'm dipped now. Fuck this shit. I don't know what that is.
Overwhelmed by terror, they hastily made a good decision to run out of the passage. So what do you guys think it was? Any type of animal or an entity? Let me know in the comment section. Number 2. Haunting in Kitchen. The CCTV camera positioned in the kitchen managed to capture an unsettling video. It showed a woman carrying out her usual kitchen duties when she suddenly became startled by a disturbance. Strangely, a ladder started slipping without any apparent reason, causing her to approach it. However, to her dismay, the ladder fell as if it were being pulled by an unseen force. Despite feeling a bit frightened, she bravely picked up the ladder and continued with her work, dismissing the incident as potentially normal. Nevertheless, as she was leaving the kitchen after completing her tasks, the trash bin moved on its own, sending shivers down her spine. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you believe there is a supernatural entity involved, Or could there be another explanation? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below. Number 1. Creepy woman. Abby Hernandez Alvarez, a resident of Mexico City, filmed a video detailing the spooky occurrences in his apartment. He claims to have been haunted by a frightening female spirit for more than a year, which led him to document these creepy incidents. In early 2020, he caught a glimpse of the ghostly figure on camera. But the bizarre part is that it only showed up in the mirrors in his house, like the bedroom mirror and later the living room mirror. The haunting has escalated, with Abu experiencing violent and extreme supernatural events, including loud and intense noises. In a recent video he uploaded during a power outage, the supernatural activity reaches its peak. Furthermore, Abu captures chilling moments, such as the sound of high-heeled shoes approaching him. When he turns around, he is shocked to see a terrifying woman's figure, smiling eerily at him before vanishing. Abu hits the stop button on the recording as soon as the lights flicker back to life. While watching the footage, he spots something strange, a teddy bear in the room that vanishes from the mirror's reflection. Right before the ghostly figure appears, the teddy bear appears to have shifted its position. What do you think about all the series of haunted events? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. In conclusion, these deadliest encounters shared by those who have experienced them serve as a cautionary tale, alerting us to the dangers that might be lurking in the shadows. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more haunted and paranormal content. Stay tuned for updates. See you next time. Goodbye for now.
Who are you talking to?
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt the presence of a loved one, even after they've passed on? What if the stories of those who have passed could be captured on film? Imagine a child witnessing a glimpse of his late uncle or a mother unexpectedly glimpsing her son's spirit. Today's video will also highlight some of these mysterious cases that have been captured on CCTV security cameras. But the question that lingers in the air is, are these apparitions genuine or simply illusions created by lights? Or is it possible that someone or something is attempting to communicate with us from beyond? Join us as we step into the realm of the mystical, the uncharted, the unknown, and on a journey unlike any other. Some of the cases that have managed to capture the public's attention are as follows. The incredible story of a baby witnessing his father's soul. This amazing video begins with a baby, barely old enough to say mama or dada, who sees something that leaves his mother and viewers stunned. Her husband had passed away not long ago, which made life incredibly challenging for the whole family. It was just a typical afternoon filled with laughter and love. The mother was spending quality time playing with her little one when out of nowhere, something mind-blowing happened. The child abruptly ceased playing, as his gaze fixated on a particular spot, and proceeded to direct his finger towards his father's photograph, as the mother passed the frame to her child. When the mother handed the frame to the child, his innocent face filled up with wonder and fascination. It was like he could see something that she couldn't. It was both heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. The mother froze as her eyes widened in shock and disbelief. The room fell silent. The child's expression indicated that he could see his father's soul in the room, which he was pointing towards. The mother added that her mind began to race with emotions, and a multitude of questions filled her mind. Was it possible? Could the young child truly be seeing his father? What are your opinions regarding this matter? Did the baby truly catch a glimpse of his father's soul, or do you believe this to be a deception? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. A heartwarming farewell. The next video, which I would like to share with you, has deeply touched my heart. It all began on a quiet afternoon in the graveyard. A baby girl could be seen standing with her aunt by her mother's grave. The mother, who was taken away too soon in a tragic car accident, had shattered their world and left a void that could never be filled. This video was captured by the little girl's aunt. The baby joyfully waved her hand towards an invisible figure in what appeared to be thin air. She was filled with excitement and happiness as she bid farewell enthusiastically in her cheerful state. Her hand was in a constant wave as she bid farewell to an unseen presence. This peculiar behavior left her aunt perplexed. When her aunt inquired to whom she was saying goodbye, she pointed at the sky and exclaimed, "Mommy." The aunt was taken aback by the girl's response. She couldn't believe what she was witnessing. Was it possible that the girl was seeing her mother's spirit? The thought sent shivers down her spine. What are your thoughts on this video? Is it the soul of her mother or something else? Let me know in the comment section. The unsettling miscarriage. When you lose a child, they say a piece of your soul is gone forever. But what if that piece refuses to leave you, haunting your every moment? The next video captured was from the CCTV footage that had been shared by a woman named Melissa Smith. Melissa Smith hails from Toronto, Ontario. She has always been doubtful of the paranormal. Melissa experienced a miscarriage in September of 2016. Based on the video she posted, she is convinced that the spirit of the baby she miscarried is haunting her. She saw an image in the video that showed a distinct baby's face looking at her daughter as she slept in her crib. During the same evening, she claimed that a toy for children suddenly came to life and started playing music in the middle of the night. Since that time, unusual events have taken place in her house, including unexplained knocks on the door and the swinging open of closet doors. One day, the mother was struck with overwhelming fear as she witnessed a ghostly figure on the baby monitor. To her, the apparition on the screen is concrete evidence that her home is haunted by the presence of her unborn child. Melissa theorized that her daughter was trying to escape from the entity, and in terms of confirming whether it was truly the spirit of her deceased child, she is willing to defer the judgment to someone else. What are your thoughts on this clip? Do you believe it is a hoax, or her baby soul is roaming inside her house in actual? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. The ghostly interaction. The upcoming video is sure to give you chills.
Who are you talking to?
The mother, puzzled by her daughter's response, chose to film the interaction. The recording was made by the mother of the girl, who was conversing with what seemed to be her deceased uncle. In a truly eerie moment, the mother captured her daughter conversing with her uncle daily. Seated in a chair, the girl appeared joyful and animated while speaking to the unseen presence. Despite her mother's repeated inquiries about who she was speaking to, the girl persistently replied with "uncle." When her mother pressed further, the girl hushed her and requested that she keep quiet about the interaction. The mother was left perplexed by her daughter's behavior. The mother is left with more questions than answers after filming the encounter. Was it truly her daughter speaking to her deceased uncle, or was it just a figment of her imagination? Or was there something more sinister at play? The video raises doubts and sparks debates about the existence of the supernatural, leaving a lasting impact on all who watch it. What are your thoughts on this video? Let me know in the comment section. The mysterious presence. This video, shared by a mother, is incredibly special and heartwarming. A mother and her child reside together, with their infant son named Leo, who was just months old, after her husband had passed away suddenly, leaving her to navigate the challenges of motherhood alone. As the days went by, the mother couldn't shake the feeling of unease that came over her every time she looked at the baby monitor. According to the mother, one night as she was watching Leo sleep peacefully on the monitor, she saw a soft glow on her baby's head, which sent shivers down her spine. As she continued to watch, her heart pounded with a blend of fear and wonder. The woman noticed the hand gently patting and caressing her baby's head. It moved with a tenderness that only a loving parent could possess. Yet she knew deep down that it was not her own hand. It was a hand from another realm, a hand that belonged to someone or something beyond her comprehension. She realized that this was no mere reflection on the screen. It was a manifestation of something extraordinary. As her baby shifted position on the bed, the light remained, undeterred by the physical movements. It was a constant reminder that her child was not alone, that there was a presence watching over him. The decision is yours, as always. Do you believe it's a mere hoax or a trick of the light? Could it truly be the soul of her husband? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this video. Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section. In closing, the true nature of these apparitions will forever remain a mystery shrouded in the veil of the unknown. What are your perspectives on the existence of these captured apparitions? Share your valuable feedback in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content. See you in the next video. Goodbye.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
Ladies and gentlemen, throughout history, there have been countless reports of encounters with otherworldly beings. From mysterious lights in the sky to strange creatures lurking in the shadows, these encounters have left a lasting impact on those who have experienced them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of the otherworldly encounters. Join us as we explore these enigmatic and spine-tingling encounters that will challenge our understanding of the world around us. Number 10. A zombie woman. The captured footage depicts a distressing incident on a bustling highway in Brazil, filmed either by an individual or a highway worker. In the video, a woman can be seen lying in an uncomfortable position in the back of a work vehicle belonging to Ecovias, a Brazilian company that aids distressed drivers. Her appearance is eerie, with pale skin, white eyes, and a vacant expression, giving rise to an unsettling atmosphere. As the highway workers observe, the woman thrashes about uncontrollably, instilling fear and confusion. The video undeniably portrays the woman as haunted and frightening, leaving viewers in a state of shock. One can only imagine the thoughts and emotions experienced by those who directly encountered this perplexing situation. Number 9. A mysterious figure. A short video recorded by CCTV on April 28, 2023, depicts the security guard responsible for monitoring a secluded area at night sharing a brief video. Following an incident that led to the guard no longer working the night shift, it is unclear if this occurrence was the sole reason for the change. Nonetheless, the CCTV footage indicates that it played a significant role. In the late hours, the footage captures a guard noticed something unusual when he viewed a live feed of the area and saw a mysterious figure standing nearby. Upon closer examination, the figure vanished, leaving the guard puzzled about what he had witnessed. The footage continues to intrigue the guard.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
As the identity of the mysterious figure remains unknown. Number 8. A walking ladder. This footage was recorded by an individual named Tant Dodd, who captured a rather peculiar and eerie incident on video. In the recording, a walking ladder can be seen making its way down the driveway. The ladder seems to move in short steps, as if someone is guiding it, despite there being no one nearby. What are your thoughts on the eerie entity that appears to be moving the ladder or something else in this video? It is both scary and strange at the same time. Number 7. Entity in the house. Chris, a resident of Fargo, North Dakota, filmed a video that he shared on the paranormal disturbance. The eerie footage was captured on his son's baby monitor, revealing a series of inexplicable events. Approximately 6 months ago, Chris noticed his young son behaving oddly, feeling frightened of the dark basement and asking about a mysterious presence. This marked the beginning of a series of unsettling incidents, such as objects crashing in empty rooms and unsettling noises throughout the house. Worried about their safety, Chris and his wife decided to have their home blessed, but the disturbances persisted and even intensified. Chris's son started refusing to enter his bedroom, claiming a monster inside. In the video, Chris's son can be observed sleeping peacefully until approximately 2 a.m., when he appears to be forcefully pushed out of bed by an unseen presence. Although the child remained unharmed, the footage deeply unsettled viewers of Chris's Reddit posts. The house's previous owner, an elderly gentleman, was discovered to have passed away on the premises after experiencing a fall. Number 6. Phantom of the Night. This footage, captured by CCTV and shared by Ghost Channel in April 2022, showcases an extraordinary event in the yard. The video reveals a white object or entity moving in the darkness, resembling the form of a person or some other being. The figure extends its arm, followed by an enigmatic action. As it reaches out with its other arm, the cart is pushed back. Subsequently, the ghost disappears from view, only to reappear on the opposite side of the cart. Shortly after, it is observed resting on the cart. The question arises, are these supernatural abilities being employed for benevolent or malevolent purposes? It seems that they are merely for entertainment. Number 5. A mysterious shadow. The video was recorded by a young girl, and the exact location where the video was taken is still unknown. In the video, the girl is capturing her younger brother playing with their pet dog on a typical day. However, a surprising and eerie event unfolds when the boy suddenly notices something and gestures towards it. The girl then adjusts the camera to reveal what they have captured, and it is quite unsettling. As the boy points and she moves the camera, they observe a rocking chair moving on its own. The most unsettling part is when a shadowy figure is seen sitting on the armrest of the chair, then standing up and walking along the wall. The events that followed remain a mystery. Do you believe it was a staged hoax or a genuine occurrence? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Number 4. Creepy White Lady. The video was captured by an individual and shared by Amzal in July 2019. In the footage, a man is shown carrying his child outside during the night, when suddenly a fast-moving figure passes by in the background. The mysterious figure, clad in white with long dark hair, is illuminated by a streetlight. The unsettling nature of this scene is not only due to the presence of a person on the street at night in complete darkness, but also because of the sudden and hasty movement of the figure. Viewers are speculating that the entity in question could be the Kuntilanak, a mythical legend from Indonesia, often referred to as the vampiric lady in white. What do you think about this video? Number 3. Haunted Kitchen. The video, which was uploaded on YouTube by Sylvia C. in January of 2021, displays a chilling scene in a haunted kitchen. Sylvia C. reveals that she recently uncovered this footage to contain eerie and strange interference noise captured in the video. In the dead of night, Sylvia C. positions a camera towards the cupboards, and the unsettling footage captures a mischievous poltergeist in action. The ghost not only opens and closes cupboards, but also forcefully swings open the washing machine door and hurls objects across the room. The intensity rises as items are thrown from one side of the camera to the other, reaching a climax with a third occurrence before the camera suddenly shuts off. What are your thoughts about this video? Share your comments in the comments section below. Number 2. Disturbance in the house. In December 2017, mischievous spirit activity was caught on CCTV footage in a house. Creepy7 Paranormal shared the footage on YouTube, showing that the entity seems moving around every corner of the house. At first footage, the presence of a spirit is known by pulling the blanket off a child's bed. It then interacted with plastic bins near the bed, lifting and slamming them. A pillow was also moved and thrown to the ground. The spooky moments didn't end there. It continued its antics by pulling the bins forward, causing all the drawers to fall open and dropping them face first onto the floor. The ghost girl wasn't limited to just one room. The CCTV camera in the living room captured a broom moving on its own, and there was a glimpse of the ghost girl in the mirror. She appeared in the corner before disappearing. Later on, she caused chaos in the kitchen. She disturbed a plant, pulled out a chair, knocked over a broom, moved items on the kitchen counter, and even slid a coffee cup across the table. The dog on the rug stayed completely motionless, not even blinking. Number 1. A creepy store. This video, uploaded by Facebook user Mario Lara, showcases a series of unsettling events that took place in a store in Guadalajara, Mexico. The footage shows pinatas moving on their own, workers being startled by unidentified flying objects, and a terrifying figure emerging from a stack of pinatas. Following this incident, Mario himself had a frightening encounter when a drill suddenly activated dangerously close to his feet. He believed that these occurrences were linked to a single pinata that seemed to be moving on its own accord as if possessed. Mario sought the shaman's help to get rid of the pinata causing trouble. However, things took a turn for the worse when the shaman confessed to leaving it in a remote area. To solve the strange occurrences in his shop, Mario decided to retrieve the pinata and live-streamed his journey on Facebook. But things got creepy when he reached the abandoned car, hearing strange noises and feeling like he was being followed. Despite managing to find the pinata and return it to his car, the situation escalated even further. While driving home, Mario was startled by a bone-chilling scream, causing him to lose control of his vehicle and crash. After a brief inspection, he fled the scene, and the live stream abruptly ended. Some viewers noticed a horrifying figure lurking in the back seat. What are your thoughts on this spine-chilling footage? In conclusion, otherworldly encounters continue to fascinate and mystify us, challenging our beliefs and understanding of the world. If you enjoyed our exploration of otherworldly encounters, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Remember to like and share, and stay tuned for more thrilling discoveries.
Hello? Oh my God.
Franco was startled by a chilling humming piercing through the darkness. Gripped by a blend of fear and curiosity, Franco impulsively seized this eerie moment, attempting to establish contact with whatever was lurking in the shadows.
Looking to find out who was the person that was humming inside this altar. I want you to show yourself to me. Let me know who you are. Are you from the light or are you from the dark? I just got a sound from the front area. What is it that you want? Are you at peace? Are you protecting this place? I keep looking over there because I think I'm going to see somebody. But it's empty. Is it okay that I got another one. have a lot of banging sounds going on. What is your name? I feel really scared right now. I don't know why. I just feel like I can't even move. Look. If you're from the dark, can you come close to me again? I have like this really shocked feeling on me right now. And I'm looking all around me. And everything is quiet. Can you get close to the spirit box, the black box on the counter? Something's going on with my camera. It's like, I was told that when the camera blurs like that, it's because something's standing right in front of it. Can you tell me your name? Holy shit. That legit sounded like it came from like up there in the roof.
Written.
It is written. What is written? Are you referring to the Bible? Can you come close to the black box in my hand? The hell was that? Hola? I just heard it sound like somebody talking.
As Franco tried to reach out to the unseen presence, a symphony of haunting noises enveloped him. He confessed to being gripped by an intense, paralyzing fear that took over his entire being. Despite this overwhelming terror, he resolved to press on with his exploration. Then, unexpectedly, he found himself standing outside the building, as if led there by an unknown force.
I'm outside.
I had a bad past.
Oh my God. Did you? So did I. Was it daddy problems or something else? What is this? There's a hole in there. Ayunda. There's a name here. I can still hear it.
Good.
Good? That I could still hear you? Are you watching me right now? Because there's a lot of windows. Are you male or female? Are you inside this well? I just heard something. It legit sounded like it sounded like something just said no. What the hell was that?
New dare.
I dare what? Did you just tell me no? I'm dying. I'm like about to run out of here right now. This thing literally just said, "Do you dare?" And then all the... It literally just said, "Do you dare?" And all of a sudden this thing went crazy. I don't dare. I don't dare. Look at me. My eyes are literally tearing up right now. I am so freaked out being in here. And I never felt this scared before in a while. Like I felt, there's been times I felt terrified a whole bunch of times. But this one's really strong. And the further deeper I go in, I feel like it's only getting worse. Oh my God, I feel like I could hear what sounds like footsteps. Oh. Hello? Hola? I am dying. I literally almost just dropped my camera. I'm gonna keep going into this room. I feel like it doesn't want me to go down here. Can you give me another sound that you're here?
Draining.
What's draining? Are you draining? Is your power draining? I feel like I'm having a legit conversation with this entity. Or spirit or person, whatever you want to be preferred as. What would you like me to prefer you as? A ghost? A person? What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Can't breathe.
I know the feeling. Something's making a noise. Like a horn. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a horn from a car, but bigger.
From the moment Franco made contact with the enigmatic entity, it was as if the decaying walls of the monastery awoke with a sinister energy. Unearthly sounds, too strange to be of this world, began emanating from every crevice of the ancient structure. These chilling moments were just mere glimpses of a night filled with inexplicable terror. To delve deeper into this harrowing experience and witness the full extent of Franco's eerie exploration, visit the Frank TV YouTube channel. In the silent night of June 2016, a man was startled by bizarre sounds, eerily resembling someone or something creeping across his rooftop. Driven by curiosity and a hint of fear, he ventured to uncover the source of these unsettling noises.
The office by the window up here, and we're on the second floor. And I mean, we hear noises out here pretty often, but you can see how high up we are. We hear noises out here, but nothing like what we just heard, so I think it might be worth looking into. And I gotta get a flashlight. Can't see anything. I can't really describe exactly what it sounded like, but almost like some kind of a screech. I don't know, maybe some kind of bird, but it was definitely up there. Also, earlier we were hearing some heavy like thuds, and I don't know if you'd say steps or whatever, but it's like something was scurrying across. I thought it was just squirrels or something, but it could be something heavier. I might have to go down and take a look up. Fuck, where'd it go? The hell? So yeah, what do you think? Should I go out there?
No, please.
If there's something on the roof, I gotta figure out what it is. Like, we can't just leave it up there. It can climb in the window in the middle of the night and kill us.
I don't know. I say.
Screw it. Well, I gotta go up there. I decided I gotta go out there. So I don't know where the hell that thing went, but it's gone off the ridge. Alright, sorry, it's gonna be shaky. I gotta get out there somehow.
While the footage doesn't capture everything, what we do see is chillingly consistent with descriptions given by those who've encountered this mysterious cryptid. Known to be unnervingly intelligent, there's a strong possibility that the creature lurking in the shadows that night was observing its potential prey with a sinister intent. What do you think it was? Let us know in the comments. In a startling turn of events at a local nightclub on August 16, 2019, something extraordinary was captured on security footage. It was just past 11 p.m. when Rachel Mogg, an employee of the establishment, was performing her routine check of the club's surveillance recordings. The club had closed for the night, and it was assumed to be completely vacant. However, what Rachel discovered on the footage has left many questioning the ordinary. Eerily visible in the dimly lit, empty club was the figure of a small child, alone and seemingly out of place. This sighting was particularly unusual.
Oh my god! That shit me up. Oh my god. I'm so scared. That's crazy. Oh my god. What is it? It actually looks like it's walking, doesn't it?
In a spooky twist, Rachel and her friends saw something really strange in a video from a nightclub. They were looking at footage from the club's security cameras when they noticed something weird. There was a small, see-through figure moving around the empty tables and heading towards the dance floor. But then, it stopped like it wasn't sure about going onto the dance floor and turned back to where it came from. Rachel feels pretty sure that they caught something ghostly on camera, but it's hard to say for sure if it was a ghost or not. It's up to whoever watches the video to decide. What do you think was moving around in that nightclub? Welcome to a seemingly typical kitchen, a familiar scene from the home of TikTok user Troy Legault. But within these walls, when Troy steps out, the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. In Troy's kitchen, the unexplained and inexplicable reign. Watch this. Just when you thought the mysteries of Troy Legault's kitchen were unnerving, what happened next week takes it to a whole new level of terror. Troy starts to hear noises in his attic room 1 week later and sets up a camera to see what was making the noise. What he captures adds a chilling new chapter to this ongoing tale. In the eerie silence of the attic, doors that have remained locked for years begin to unlock themselves, swinging open into the darkness beyond. It's as if an invisible presence is guiding us further into the heart of this mystery. There's no denying the unsettling reality of what the footage shows. Doors unlocking and opening on their own, as if beckoning Troy and us to delve deeper into the unknown. With each new piece of footage, Troy's conviction strengthens. He's not alone in his home. But what are these presences trying to communicate? And why now? The quest for the truth in this haunted house is far from over. Watch this.
Daddy? Daddy, it's happening again. Daddy? Daddy? I don't like this. Daddy, I don't like this. Daddy?
As nightfall envelops Troy Legault's home, the earlier events in the attic seem like just the beginning. Later that evening, the unseen entity makes its presence known once again. Stay tuned to his TikTok channel for more unexpected visits and ghostly revelations. Andrew always laughed at tales of the supernatural, brushing them off as mere superstitions. That skepticism, however, was about to be shattered one eerie night. He and his friend, initially undisturbed by the strange, unidentifiable sounds echoing around the exterior of the house, eventually succumbed to their curiosity. Driven by a mix of intrigue and a hint of fear, they decided to investigate the source of these nocturnal disturbances. What they thought would be a simple exploration quickly spiraled into an experience filled with sheer terror, the kind that sends chills down the spine and makes one's heart race uncontrollably. They ventured into the dark, the unknown, never anticipating that the night would unfold into a series of events so horrifying, so unexplainable, that it would forever change their perception of reality. This wasn't just another spooky night. It was a descent into a nightmare that neither Andrew nor his friend could have ever imagined. The footage they captured, which you're about to see, is not just a video. It's a chilling testament to a night that is etched in their memories as the most terrifying they've ever endured. Here is the footage. Watch if you dare, but be warned. Some truths are darker than we ever expect.
Look, what's that red? What is this? Is that a house? That's a freaking house.
Looks like.
There's no house on my property. I've never seen. There's no way that this is real. Here, go forward. There's no way that this is real. I have been on every square foot of my property and never seen this before. Wait. Be cautious. Hey, keep your knife ready.
The camera's having a really hard time picking this up.
Can you see anything in there?
I can see it, yeah, but I don't know.
Just stay quiet. If we can hear that thing in there, we'll know what's in there for sure. Just keep moving. thing. Hey, this thing has run at me before. This thing has come at me before. So I'm just warning you right now. Stay cautious. If you see this thing, just turn around and run, alright? If it comes at you, just do whatever you can to get it off you. You can use the knife. Just... Is that the door? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This is definitely the door.
Just wait. We have to make sure there's nothing in here. Just stay quiet. There's freaking graffiti on the walls. Nobody ever comes out on my property. Have people been coming out on my property?
It's like a barn.
What the heck is this? Are you freaking kidding me? People have been coming out of my property? How come I've never seen this house before?
Look at this.
How could I've never seen this before?
Hey, get over it. This seems to be some sort of like kitchen. Well, at least what used to be a kitchen. Oh my gosh.
Just keep your light on.
I can't see anything. I don't have my light.
What does that say? Turn off the lights. Turn off your light. Just be quiet. Okay. We're gonna get up. And we're gonna walk out. We're gonna get up and we're gonna walk out. Okay. Let's walk out. Let's get it. Just go. He's got like a light. Shh. Be quiet. If he can't hear us, it's not gonna find us. Which way do we come in? Where's the door? It's through here. It's through. Shh. Be quiet. What's that? Just be quiet. Shh. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's on the roof. The heck is that? Shoot! Just get out of the house! Just get back to the house! Jesus Christ, Jesus.
In the vast realm of the internet, a new video has surfaced, sending shivers down the spines of all who dare to watch. A place so haunted, it defies explanation. This is not just another ghost story. This is a glimpse into a reality where the unexplainable reigns. Doors swing open with no visible force. Objects move as if possessed by unseen entities. When you encounter a place as haunted as this, a place where the veil between our world and the next seems so thin, it's wise to heed the warning.
الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا 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 لا. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. وش اللي حرك الباب يا جماعة؟ بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله وهو العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله بسم الله الرحمن.
In the dead of night, when the world is asleep, a lone CCTV camera in this unassuming shop captures something far beyond the mundane silence. This was no ordinary night at the shop. What was meant to be a routine security recording soon unravels into a chilling spectacle that challenges the boundaries of reality. Watch closely. The video starts off showing what looks like a perfect day. A beautiful, clear blue sky without a single cloud. It's the kind of day that feels peaceful, quiet, and utterly normal. But then...
See, it's falling from the sky, like it came out of space. Where'd it go? Where's the... It dropped. OMG, there's people out there looking. Where'd it go? I heard a loud cry. What?
The YouTuber known as Psychosocial is seen blissfully unwinding on a boat, rod in hand, basking under the generous sun's glow, completely surrendered to the leisure of the day. His tranquility, however, is short-lived. As the gentle lap of water against the hull slips into the background, an eerie and inexplicable sound slices through the stillness, snatching away the peaceful ambience. Tune in, if you dare, and witness what happens next.
I'm going over there. I need to hear whatever the hell's happening over there. Hey, do y'all hear that screaming? Is that something I should be, like, worried about?
Yeah, there's people under there.
I think my day's about to be ruined.
Are you okay?
With a rising sense of alarm, the man begins to row faster towards the haunting echoes that had pierced the silence. His eyes scan the murky depths and shadowy banks, searching for the origin of those chilling cries. Yet, all that greets him is an unnerving void. No trace to be found, no figure in sight. His pulse quickens. In a last-ditch effort, he summons the authorities. But when they converge upon the scene, they too are met with nothing but the whispering hush of the void. The screams have vanished into thin air, leaving behind a cold trail and an enigma that hangs heavy in the once calm air. What do you think the screaming was? In this scary video, we see a dog in the hallway looking at something. Let's see what happens.
My dog Daryl, stiff as a board. What is he seeing? I don't know. So he just takes off running, right? And I'm like, think to myself, oh great. Now I gotta chase after him. I'm in this stupid ass hallway by myself, and then now he's gonna be running up and down the hallways, and I gotta wrangle him, make sure he doesn't wake anybody up. And but what do dogs see that we don't to make him do that? It's creepy.
There's a video on the internet that's got everyone talking. It was shared by a Reddit user named no_adagio6743. A lot of people online are discussing and wondering if it's showing something real or if it might be just a trick. The video begins with what looks like a regular day out on a boat. Someone is using their phone to film the water and the surroundings in Ontario, Canada. It seems like a regular, fun day on the boat. But as the video continues, things take a surprising turn, and what happens next has left everyone guessing. Watch this. In the video, there's a heart-stopping moment when a dark figure emerges from the trees in the distant forest. It's tall and has an uncanny resemblance to the infamous Bigfoot. Its movements are eerily silent and purposeful. Many believe it's a genuine sighting of the elusive creature, while skeptics think it could just be someone in a costume playing a prank. The truth is still shrouded in mystery. What do you believe? Did the boaters accidentally capture a real-life Bigfoot on camera, or is it a clever deception to scare? This next chilling video, posted anonymously online, captures an unsettling sight that's bound to send shivers down your spine. Floating high above a peaceful neighborhood is a UFO, eerily shaped like a cigar. It hovers silently, casting a menacing shadow below, leaving viewers to question what might be inside and what its intentions might be. What makes it even more eerie? The complete silence around its presence. The video leaves us with more questions than answers, making us wonder what truly lurks in the skies above. What do you think this is? Let us know in the comments.
No idea.
Look, bud. Look at the sun.
What's that? What's that? Logan?
Sleeping.
When is he gonna wake up?
I don't know. No idea.
I'm fine. Look at the sky.
What's that?
What's that? Where's Logan?
Sleeping.
When is he gonna wake up?
I don't know.
In this creepy video, Blackfoot County Jail is famous among ghost hunters. Lots of people who visited the jail felt uneasy. They reported hearing the loud bang of cell doors, saw mysterious shadows, and heard voices when no one was there. Some even had their equipment stop working, heard weird sounds, and felt something touch them. Ian, from the Midwest Ghost Hunter YouTube channel, decided to check out this spooky jail by himself to see if the stories were real. This is what happened. Watch this.
I hear that there's a man by the name of Ed Townsend. I heard that you were the sheriff here. You passed away from a heart attack. But they say that somehow you're still here.
Holy shit, dude. Dude, those were footsteps. Holy shit. They were walking in that room over there. Dude, that literally came from back there. Damn. Did you just walk? Was that you just walking? I freaking heard you. Holy moly. Hello? I think I heard somebody down here. Could you make a sound again? Little person? Are you a spirit? Or a living being? To be honest, I don't even know if this thing would speak English. I don't even know. What? Whoa. Dude, I think I just saw something. It's like along the ground.
Soon after Ian started exploring alone, he clearly heard footsteps. Down in the basement, he even caught a glowing orb on video. But the night was still young, and the scariest things were still about to happen. Watch this.
Are you in there? What if it snatches my arm? I hear you. He's gotta be down here. Oh. Rock just got thrown at me. Oh. Are you a female spirit? What is your name? Did you once live here? Oh, what the? What the heck was that? Dude, something just hit me on the freaking head. What the heck was that? Whoa. What? Is that a ring? Oh my god. Dude, I just got hit in the head with a freaking ring.
While Ian was in the basement, something really spooky happened. A stone was thrown at him, and then another one. It scared him so much that he ran upstairs. But when he was there, something else happened. A ring was thrown at him from the top of the stairs.
While doing more photography, I capture yet another photo. This time what appears to be orangish eyes staring at me through the bars. Just checking in. Not only did I not notice this capture, I would also receive a threatening message on the voice recorder. Making sure y'all are in your cells, like you're supposed to be. I had no idea that this entity was threatening my life, and nothing could prepare me for what was about to occur.
Holy shit. Hello? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Oh, I've had enough. I've had enough. Oh, that was in this cell. That was in here. What the heck was that? Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the? Oh, look at, dude. Holy shit. Something fucking just destroyed that cell. I really don't want to go in there. I really don't.
I would regret this decision.
Come on, Ian. Just go. Just do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't piss you off. Oh, just one look. Oh, just one look. Just one look. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, this whole cell is destroyed. Did I make you angry? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off.
While exploring the jail, Ian had a really spooky experience. When he was taking pictures inside one of the cells, he got a super creepy photo. It had glowing eyes staring right back at him. Just moments after seeing this, a loud noise echoed as the cell door behind him suddenly slammed shut all by itself. If that wasn't scary enough, things inside that cell started getting knocked over without anyone touching them. Being brave, Ian decided to step into that very cell to see what was going on. But as soon as he did, something pushed him hard in the chest, making him really scared. That was the final straw for Ian, and he knew he had to leave right then. Now the big question is, did Ian really catch a ghost, known to make trouble in the Blackfoot County Jail, on his camera? Or were all these strange things just accidents or tricks? Maybe you have an idea about what really happened. Let us know in the comments. Ryan, Riven, and Wyatt from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal.